guys, welcome to Brains and the Beat. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're oldie but goodie, thank you for staying tuned to your girl. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about men and manipulation, because with men, manipulation goes hand in hand. Recently I was talking to a subscriber on Instagram that told me that she have a particular issue with her husband. And quite frankly, when women jump into my DMs and ask me for suggestions, ask me for advice, I always like to give them the best advice I know how, but I don't know everything. So I like to bring certain topics on my channel so other women can voice their opinions and voice what they think or give suggestions. So she is saying that she is having an issue with her husband wearing his wedding ring. Every time he steps out the house, he always seems to forget his wedding ring. But on the other hand, he expects her to always wear her wedding ring. And if she doesn't, it causes an issue. So this right here is where I like, men are a piece of work, and they have this certain double standard about them that is crazy, very, very crazy. And if you are not a strong-minded person or strong-willed person, they will walk over you with the quickness. Okay, they will try every boundary, whether it's a soft boundary or hard boundary. A soft boundary is, for example, flirting is off limits for me. That's a soft boundary. So if you find someone that's flirting, that doesn't mean that the relationship is going to be completely ended if you find your partner flirting with somebody else. A hard boundary is if you cheat, this relationship is done, and that is a hard boundary. So whether it's a soft boundary or a hard boundary, they will always try to test your limits and test your boundaries to see how much you can take, or they will do things at random to test where you're at and what you're thinking. One thing that I realized with men from a very young age is that they're excellent at manipulating situations, and they're excellent at rationalizing their behaviors. So they will say that I don't wear my ring because these nowadays, y'all, no business if you have on a ring or not. If them want you, them still all look you. I forgot my ring conveniently. Every single time you leave out the house, you conveniently forget your ring. Yeah, whatever. I don't know who believes that, but that's neither here nor there. They'll say that the ring doesn't matter because my love for you is in my heart. They'll say stuff like our marriage is not about the ring, it's about our relationship. They'll just use perfect forms of rationalization to manipulate you into thinking that what they're doing is right. And with the lady that I was talking to, that's exactly what her husband was doing. He was rationalizing his behavior and trying to manipulate her into thinking that him not wearing his ring is okay, but her wearing her ring all the time is also okay. And that right, Kai, stop. And that right there is a double standard. That right there is rationalization of behavior and manipulation. And it's up to you as a woman to set a particular standard. So if you feel like your husband supposed to wear his ring every time he steps out the house, and he shouldn't give you some lame ass excuse, then say it. Put it out there. Make sure it's known. Don't just sit back and just take it, because they will test you and they will test you and they'll test you. You'll probably lose your mind the amount of time they try to test you and test your limits and boundaries. one thing with me, I am like, my petty level is can be up there. So if I was in her situation and he find it appropriate not to wear his ring, or conveniently always forgets his ring, then I would conveniently always forget my ring also, and that would just be that until he's ready to address the issues, until he's ready to actually wear his ring all the time and don't have that double standard. So, and manipulation is a big thing. It's a big thing in relationships. That's how a lot of men get women to do things that they never thought or never imagined that they would do. That's how men stay with them when they do certain stuff. Yeah, so let's get into some signs that you are dealing with a manipulative man. It says they will guilt trip you. Manipulative people will often not accept the blame, which we'll talk about a bit later, but they will also try to pass the blame to you or guilt trip you. You may not have done anything wrong on your part, but they will most likely try to make you feel bad and guilty about the situation. They can often turn things around onto you, accusing you of not caring when most likely you do. They can try and make you feel guilty for being better than them or having more in life, which is often something you cannot control. When this happens, it can make you feel anxious, guilty, and also have some self-doubt. And that's why I said in the beginning of my video, if you don't have a strong mind and strong will, they will walk all over you. Okay? And that's just men in general. Men often feel like they can do things that women can't do. They want to know, they want things done their way, how they say it, where to do it, when they say to do it, and that's just that. And if it's not done that way, they will guilt trip you into thinking that you're a bad person or you did something wrong. Manipulative people will undermine your self-confidence. Manipulators will often want you to have little to no self-confidence, as this will be easy for them to take advantage of you and have more power over you. This means they will often try to make you feel less than them and put you down. A manipulative person will see things that you are not confident about and comment on it, making you feel more self-conscious and more likely to lose your confidence. This could be from your manipulative friend, partner, or family member. If they can make you feel down and unconfident, they can feel better about themselves and will be able to take advantage of you. This can cause you to become quite negative and sad, which is why it may be worth taking a look at how to remove negative energy people from your life. So they will tell you that that's why you can't get better, that's why you're not in the position that you want to at work. They'll tell you that's why I make more money than you, that's why I have a better education than you. They'll tell you all sorts of stuff to make you feel down about yourself and who you are as a person. They will never accept blame. Many manipulative people will not want to accept the blame onto themselves and will try to pass the blame onto you even when it's not your fault. They will want to make you the victim and feel that you did wrong so that they can have more power over you and take advantage of you. This will also put a strain on you, whether it's in your relationship or friendship group, as when something happens and someone is to be blamed, it will always be your fault and never the manipulators. It means they will never take responsibilities for their actions, but they expect you to take responsibility for your actions all the time. And they feel like they're perfect. They feel like they've gone through more than you have, so they know more than you. So I am kind of at my peak and I'm perfect is what I'm getting at. And that is a sign of a manipulator. Manipulative people will often change the subject. Another sign of manipulative person. Hi guys, so I don't know what happened to my video. The last I think about 5 minutes of my video, my video just completely paused. But anyways, tell me if you want a part 2 to this video, and what are some more signs of you're dealing with a manipulative man. And tell me in the comment section, if you were in her situation, what would you do with your husband that don't want to wear his ring but expect you to wear your ring all the time? What have you done if you were in a manipulative relationship with a person, whether woman or man, or vice versa? Have you ever been manipulated into thinking something that you did was wrong when it wasn't? Are your thoughts on this video? And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.